I just love my job. I think I have the best job. My name's Tracy Wood. I'm a registered nurse for the Rapid Response Service in Boston. We are a team of nurses that are extremely qualified in what we do. We don't go all guns blazing, 999, blue lights and all that, but we do have to prioritise our calls, and then from there we deal with the family. So Dad, for example, may have pain. We then triage the call. Has Dad had anything for pain? What has he got in the house for pain? And then if we feel that we need to visit that patient to go and perhaps give an injection, then we will go. We have an hour for an urgent call, and pain is always urgent, as is vomiting, as is excess secretions, which some people get at the end of life where they're struggling to breathe. So we don't actually stay all night, which is very different from the nursing service. We go in, we deal with what we are faced with and stay as long as necessary, but then move on to our next patient. Theoretically, we can look after anybody with a life-limiting illness. So it's not just cancer, it can be people with motor neurone disease, it can be people with HIV, with AIDS, with multiple sclerosis, things that people don't associate really as a terminal illness. We do lots of different things. We're a jack of all trades, really. We may just support people over the phone. Sometimes people at 4 o'clock in the morning like to have a chat. They're not sure about things. They're feel very scared. Sometimes it means obviously going out and visiting patients. We can change their position. We can make them more comfortable in bed. Or indeed we can start syringe drive pumps and we can give injections for pain and vomiting. There's a lot of cases where we've given, psychological support. Recently, I visited a gentleman that he'd just retired. He was just diagnosed, and really, he's in the last weeks of his life. He felt very angry, as did his wife. A lot of our work is listening to people and just supporting them through this awful time. I always say we're not talking about tins of beans. We're actually talking about people. So you never know what somebody's going to throw at you, really. So you have to be prepared for all sorts of emotions. A lot of the time the families don't think they're doing very well. They don't think that they're doing it right. So sometimes just by reassuring them either over the phone or face to face, we can make sure that they're happy, because it is them that are doing the caring. To be in somebody else's home, to be part of their family, to be actually hands-on care with patients. We are very, very privileged in our job to be able to do that. That the patients had the wish, really, that they've ended up at home with care in place, and they've had good care, and they've passed away where they want to be, with who they want to be. They don't need a hospital sometimes with a busy ward, the phones ringing, the doctor's rounds, the confused patient looking through the locker. They're in the home environment with the dog, with the kids, with the wife, with who they love and where they want to be. And that's what makes me happy, that we've been able to help them and achieve that.